WA Premier Roger Cook says he's not treating a knife attack in Perth South as a terrorist act at this stage. Reporter Tabarak Al-Jaroud has the latest details from Perth.
Well, Ross, there hasn't been any updates into the investigation into the incident, but what we do know is that the 16-year-old boy was fatally shot by police after allegedly stabbing another man at a car park outside Bunnings in Willetton on Saturday night. Police say they received calls from the boy and multiple members of the public about the boy running around the car park holding a kitchen knife. The boy was known to police and had complex mental health issues as well as online radicalisation issues. The boy has not been publicly identified but has been confirmed as a student at Rossmoyne Senior High School, which is a leading public high school here in Perth. The principal of that school released a statement yesterday afternoon and said that they sent thoughts and sympathies to the boy's friends and families and that they will continue to provide support over the coming days and weeks to the students at the school. The Premier also came out this morning and when asked if parents at that school had expressed concerns, he confirmed that a letter was sent to the Minister of Education, which was then forwarded to the Department of Education for action. And he says that the department then managed the boy from there. He also said that there was an increased police presence at Rossmoyne due to heightened anxiety and tensions, and that support will be made available to the students and the parents if needed. He confirmed that the boy was harbouring extremist thoughts and had sent text messages to members of the community, with many of them contacting police straight after about their concerns and alerting them about the boy's behaviours and what his intentions were. The Police Minister Paul Papalia also spoke this morning and said that the boy was part of the Countering Violent Extremism program for the past 2 years. Now, that's a national program that is intended to help individuals who are at risk of being radicalised online. He reiterated that the 16-year-old was acting alone and that there were no third parties involved and therefore no ongoing threat to the community. And however, he says that despite it having the hallmarks of a terror attack, it was not being labelled one at this stage. He said that the Police Commissioner, Cole Blanche, spoke with his New South Wales counterpart about the issue of whether to label this a terror attack, but said that this situation was different as the boy did act alone and it was different to the terrorist attack of a Sydney bishop, and said that the WA Police did not need further assistance from federal authorities in regards to this incident. He said the boy was among more than 140 people who are involved in this national program. Now, this program is funded by the Commonwealth, but is implemented individually by states and territories. There are about 9 WA participants. And however, he acknowledged that the program was not guaranteed to be successful and that it was a tough gig to change people's views. This is a little bit of what he had to say about that.
The challenge we confront with people like the 16-year-old in this incident is that he's known to hold views that are dangerous and potentially he could be radicalised. He'd been engaged in a program, the Countering Violent Extremism program, for 2 years. But the problem with individuals like this is they can act at short notice without warning and be very dangerous.
How's the local community coping there, Tabarak?
Well, clearly the local community in Willetton are still quite shocked about the incident. They say they do remain on alert and are fearful, especially because they thought it was a safe environment and a safe community. However, like I mentioned earlier, the Police Minister and the Premier want to reiterate that this is a rare attack and that there is no ongoing threat to the community. They've also praised the Muslim community for having the courage to reach out and alert authorities about the boy's behaviours. The Muslim community here condemned the boy's actions in the harshest terms, with local imams saying that violence has nothing to do with Islam and that they are concerned about the backlash that they might receive, but they're hoping the community will come together to tackle the issue of radicalisation. The investigation into the incident is still ongoing and an independent review will be undertaken in regards to the fatal police shooting.